An open letter from Speaker Linda Polley, God's candidate for the First Lady of the United States in 2012, to the Mosques and Synagogues in the United States and the world, 290902 AJ. Again I am asked to give more details about some of my past lives. I'm asked, did I have any more lifetimes among the people of Israel besides Sarah? Well, there was a time my husband was King David's best friend. David saw me bathing one day and immediately desired me. He sent my husband on a suicide mission so he would be killed and he could have me. However, he didn't have me very long. I became pregnant, had a son, and died in labor. That same night, another woman gave birth to a dead child, and David had the children switched. That child grew up to be King Solomon. That was quite a time. I'm asked if I ever had any Arab existences. Well, yes, but that one caused the establishment of some traditions that we wish we could get rid of. My husband was a local chieftain. I can't pronounce his name now, but it meant the restless sands. A more powerful chieftain kidnapped me, and to keep my husband from locating me, he made all the women in his tribe dress alike and cover their faces. They weren't allowed to go anywhere without a male escort. However, my husband captured the chieftain's youngest son, intending to hold him for ransom in exchange for me. However, the son didn't particularly like his father, as he had been making him do things that he didn't like to do. This guy had some really strange habits. So he told my husband of a secret way into his father's fortress. My husband got in, killed my abductor and the rest of his sons, rescuing me and leaving the youngest son in charge. When I gave birth to a child from the rape, it was given to the youngest son, and he raised it as his own. A few generations later, one of his descendants became rather renowned. So all through history, we have been in the middle of things. Before anybody asked, my husband's forces were quite outnumbered, but they were far better fighters than those employed by the rival chieftain. They massacred them. So we've been around all over the world. Our descendants are everywhere. Haven't had any this lifetime, but people want to do something about that. Can't wait till somebody writes what we've done in this lifetime, especially if I become First Lady. Ought to make some interesting adventures. At least I'm too old now for anybody to be kidnapping me, for what this guy wanted anyway. So again I tell you, I'd like to work for the Israeli and the Islamic people again. Make some more history. Mess up some more tyrants. And I still think, as George W. Bush is the reincarnation of King David, he owes me one. A servant of him that dwells in the holiest of all, now and forever.